there you have it. See, these guys are a little more experienced than I am because, yeah, I'm not exactly on this level yet, but I'm working on it. They're going to work with me. That's all I have right now for ABC 7 Sports. I'm Reggie Walker. Wow. Is what they say, unreal. Is that true?
Not real. Tell me it's real. Everything I do is real. How real is that for you?
Straight from the horse's mouth. It's real. Reggie Walker, ABC 7 Sports. For all of you who think this isn't a contact sport, well, Anthony has something to tell you. With one of the most successful coaches in Lady Eagle history gone, will the future and the door to more championships be locked? My whole life, man.
Yeah, you ready?
I've never been able to spin the ball on my finger. So help me out. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Kids watching, right?
Yeah, my wife and kid is watching. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! There you have it. Does animosity follow when taking a team from obscurity all the way to the forefront? You know, you could almost hear the Mr. Cotter thing ringing out from East Jackson as one of the Hub City's greatest athletes was welcomed back with open arms. Tonight, the Jackson Central Mary Cougars held their annual football awards banquet with a special guest speaker in the house. Former JCM Cougar, UT Vol, and Denver Broncos linebacker Al Wilson was in Jackson tonight to speak to this year's group of football Cougars. ABC 7 Eyewitness Sports caught up with Mr. Wilson as he spoke about coming home. All right, there was big news coming out of prep football today as one of the area's best coaches is moving on to the collegiate ranks. Jackson Christian School's head football coach Brian Stewart is leaving the Eagles and taking a job at Harding University in Searcy, Arkansas. Stewart has been a proven winner since taking over the head coaching duties at JCS. The highlight of his tenure was taking the private school to the Class 1A state title game where they were victorious 19-13 over FCS. That was back in 2006. ABC 7 Eyewitness Sports caught up with Coach Stewart as he talked about breaking the news to a couple of his players. All right, at the Owen Arena, Fort Valley State visiting the Lane Dragons. This is men's action in here. Lane look like they have it in tow off the Justin Green miss. Nick Jones, Mr. Jones coming up with the offensive rebound and put back. And look at the nice dish here, and that's James Edmonds. Can I call you Jim? Let's call you Jim. Jim Edmonds. See, he plays with the Cardinals. It's a cool thing. I don't know if I can call him Jim or not. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Lane goes on and gets the win in this one. Final score, 71-60. But this is going to be great. Check out Tate Benton. He's in the background, zipping through right there. Look at this. Off balance, slips down, falls, banks it. Did he call it? It doesn't matter. It goes in. What's this? Everybody's having a good time. It's Friday night. Just got paid. I think it would go something like that. Anyway. As sports fans, we're all guilty of it. We watch the high-flying dunks, the flashy no-look passes, and the long buzzer-beating threes and decide that's what winning plays are all about. But for some, like Gleason High junior Preston Frazier, just stepping on the court is a top 10 highlight in itself.
Well, I've been playing basketball since 3rd grade because I have a Pee-wee program here, and I would play there, and we would all just play to have fun. But then I started 5th grade in junior high. Didn't get much playing time all after junior high because I wasn't really that good. I hadn't developed yet. And then once I got into high school, I started getting bigger, a little stronger, and I started working my game a lot more.
Preston was born with Poland syndrome. It's a condition that caused his digits not to develop on his right hand and also to be without his right pectoral muscle. But if you think all that has slowed Preston's pace, well, you are wrong.
A game last year, I fell on my elbow down there, and I thought I did something to it because the next 2 days, all I could feel was that pain in my elbow. But I got to treat it just as it's any other arm, like it's a regular elbow.
Now, every athlete faces pressure once in a while, sometimes from their coach or even from their family. But what happens when coach is family? Randy Frazier is the head coach of Gleason's girls basketball team and also Preston's dad. He, his wife Terry, and daughter Jenna have all been there to see Preston grow on and off the court.
There's a lot of pressure whenever you're a child of a coach,
And having not coached him, but I've been more of a parent fan, and having a daughter that I've coached, it's just the expectations that everyone has on those particular athletes sometimes are unfair. He works hard, and he doesn't complain, and every day he comes ready to get better, and he's just been a great example, and I've used him as an example for my teams.
Of course, there's always fears of him playing sports. I was always afraid he would get hurt or fall on his arm on that side, but he's never given in to anything like that. He just gives it his all.
It's all about heart, and Preston shows that. He's not the tallest guy or the fastest, and he can't jump the highest, but he plays with more heart than any guy in Tennessee.
Now, Preston, the word inspiration gets thrown around a lot, sometimes in the wrong context. In your situation, I think it applies. Do you feel like you're an inspiration to others?
Yeah, I think I am. I think that when people watch me play, and I think they get the inspiration, they can just go out and do something they want to do. And one of my favorite quotes I always think about before every game, especially because we're the Gleason Bulldogs, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And it don't matter how big or how disadvantaged you are, you can do anything if you put your heart and your mind into it. That's all that matters.
For you guys to point the finger at Jonathan, it's just not fair. It's not fair. He's my co-host. We do this show as a team. It's just not fair.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, I think I am ready. What you got in those gloves? Well, let me see. What you got? Hold on. For all of you